Hello, you're turning in 10-minute bulletin of Bình Phước Radio, television and newspaper. You're with me, Bích Thủy, and here are top news of today. Prime Minister official visit to United Arab Emirates. Vietnam remains fertile land for FDI attraction. VRG significant contributor to Bình Phước development. Bình Phước boosts development of private educational institution. We begin at Bình Phước province at a ceremony to mark the 95th traditional day of the Vietnamese rubber industry, which is October 28. Nguyễn Mạnh Cường, Secretary of the Party Committee of Bình Phước Province, emphasized the significant contribution of the Vietnam Rubber Group, or VRG in short, to the province development.
At a recent event, Secretary Cường emphasized the importance of rubber cultivation in Bình Phước, referring to the over 244,000 hectares of rubber trees in the province as white gold. He noted that this sector not only supports local economic development, but also creates stable jobs and income for tens of thousands of workers. Since the province's re-establishment 28 years ago, the Vietnam Rubber Group has played a vital role in Bình Phước growth, contributing to both economic stability and the maintenance of political and social order. Looking to the future, Bình Phước aims to become a modern, efficient, and sustainable industrial province by 2030, positioning itself as an attractive destination in the southeast region. Cường expressed his hope for continuous collaboration and support from the Vietnam Rubber Group to help realize these ambitious goals. The Vietnam Rubber Group, building on its rich tradition, has made constant efforts to establish its position in the national economy. Currently, VRG manages over 390,000 hectares of land, with more than 380,000 hectares dedicated to rubber plantations. This includes nearly 266,700 hectares in Vietnam, over 87,700 hectares in Cambodia, and around 25,600 hectares in Laos. The group provides stable employment for over 81,500 workers, including over 20,500 ethnic minority people, offering an average monthly income of more than 11 million Vietnam dong.
Also in the local front, over 50 business owners and managers of cooperatives in Bình Phước province recently took part in a training program focused on digital transformation and leverage TikTok for business.
The goal of the training program was to help participants embrace digital tools and adopt modern business methods to sell their products, like cashews, coffee, pepper, and business on TikTok. Experts shared practical tips on creating engaging videos, developing affiliate marketing strategies, and building strong brands. They also highlighted common mistakes to avoid when producing content and offered strategies to boost video viralities and views.
In addition to investing in Bình Phước education, Bình Phước province has been actively encouraging private education development over the past few years. This initiative has led to steady growth in both the quantity and quality of private educational institutions, contributing to the overall quality of education in the province.
Under the province's plan to enhance private education from 2021 to 2025, 46 private kindergartens have been established so far, offering 583 classes and serving nearly 13,000 children, which accounts for 24.7% of preschools in the area. Additionally, the province is home to 55 establishments providing training in English, information technology, and life skills, all of which have been built to meet educational needs of the community. The growth of private schools offers families more choices for their children's education, easing the pressure on public schools. Bình Phước aims to expand partnerships in the field, further enhancing the quality of education.
continues, we move to around the country. Prime Minister Phạm Minh Chính, his spouse, and a high-ranking delegation of Vietnam arrived at Tre International Airport yesterday, starting their official visit to the United Arab Emirates at the invitation of President Mohammed bin Zayed Al Nahyan.
Prime Minister Pham Minh Chinh, his spouse, and a high-ranking delegation of Vietnam arrived in Abu Dhabi on October 27th, local time, starting their official visit to the United Arab Emirates at the invitation of President Mohammed bin Zayed Al Nahyan. Welcoming the delegation were the United Arab Emirates Minister of State for Foreign Trade and Minister in charge of Talent Attraction and Retention Thani bin Ahmed Al Zayudi, among others. The visit, the first of a Prime Minister of Vietnam over the past 15 years, is taking place in the context that the bilateral relations are developing well across all fields. The United Arab Emirates stands as Vietnam's largest export market in the Middle East and Africa, with two-way trade reaching $4.96 billion in the first 9 months of this year, higher than the $4.7 billion recorded in the whole year of 2023. During his stay, the Vietnamese leader is scheduled to hold talks with President Mohammed bin Zayed Al Nahyan and Vice President and Prime Minister Sheikh Mohammed bin Rashid Al Maktoum. On this occasion, the two countries will upgrade their ties, with a lot of cooperation documents to be signed. The Prime Minister's visit is expected to contribute to strengthening political trust, elevating relations, and creating breakthroughs in bilateral ties in numerous fields.
We have more news coming up next. Let's take a look.
A high-level delegation from the Ministry of Public Security, led by Deputy Minister Senior Lieutenant General Tran Quoc Tor, paid a working visit to Cuba on October 22nd to 26th. During the delegation's talks with Lieutenant General Lazaro Alberto Alvarez Casas, Minister of the Interior of Cuba, both sides assessed the progress of the two ministries' cooperation agreements signed in 2018. They committed to enhancing cooperation by sharing experience in force building, inspection, supervision, training, and immigration management, contributing to safeguarding national security and maintaining social order and safety in each country. While in Cuba, the Vietnamese delegation laid flowers at the monument of President Ho Chi Minh in the park named after him in Havana, and visited the Che Guevara Memorial Site, as well as the Fidel Castro Center.
Vietnam continues to prove itself as a fertile land in drawing foreign direct investment (FDI). Currently, numerous foreign investors are allocating funds and accelerating investment to establish long-term operations in the Southeast Asian country.
According to the Foreign Investment Agency under the Ministry of Planning and Investment, total registered foreign investment, including new capital adjustments and capital contributions via share purchases, exceeded $24.7 billion in the first 9 months of this year, up 11.6% year-on-year. In September alone, foreign capital neared $4.26 billion, the highest monthly figure this year and accounting for over 17% of the 9-month total. In January-September, FDI disbursement was estimated at $17.3 billion, the highest in the past 5 years, up nearly 9% year-on-year. The Ministry of Planning and Investment has noted that FDI inflows continue to concentrate in cities and provinces that boasts advantages for attracting foreign investment, such as good infrastructure, stable human resources, efforts to streamline administrative procedures, and proactive investment promotion. Notable locations include Bắc Ninh Province, Ho Chi Minh City, Quang Ninh Province, Bà Rịa Vũng Tàu, Bình Dương, Hanoi. These localities accounted for over 80% of the number of new projects, and nearly 73% of total investment capital in the country over the past 9 months. Many large projects in sectors such as semiconductors, energy, and the manufacturing of electronic components and high value-added products have been newly invested in or expanded during this period.
That's all for today on the news of Bình Phước Radio television station and newspaper. Once again, thanks for watching and goodbye for now.